Why do we sabotage the very things we say we want? You commit to a fitness plan and then skip workouts. You finally get an exciting opportunity and procrastinate until it slips away. You crave success, love, happiness. Yet something inside seems to block you at every turn. That something is often self-sabotage, and it's far more common than most people realize. Self-sabotage isn't just a lack of discipline or laziness. It's a deeper psychological pattern where we unconsciously undermine our own goals, usually because of fear, unresolved beliefs, or hidden emotional conflicts. The good news? Once you can spot the signs and understand the root causes, you can start breaking the cycle and moving forward with clarity and confidence. What is self-sabotage? Self-sabotage refers to behaviors or thought patterns that hold us back from achieving our goals or living in alignment with our values. It can be obvious, like substance abuse, overspending, or quitting a job impulsively, or subtle, like chronic procrastination, perfectionism, self-doubt, or negative self-talk. Psychologists suggest that self-sabotage is often a coping mechanism. It may protect us from the discomfort of change, shield us from the risk of failure, or keep us within the comfort zone of what feels familiar, even when it's unhealthy. Why we self-sabotage? The science behind it. Fear of failure. On the surface, you may want to succeed, but subconsciously, the fear of failing can be so intense that your brain tries to avoid the risk entirely. This leads to avoidance behaviors like procrastination, distraction, or deliberately underperforming. Fear of success. It may sound strange, but success brings change, responsibility, and higher expectations. Some people fear what success will demand of them or how it might change their relationships, so they sabotage their progress before it goes too far. Low self-esteem. If you believe deep down that you're not good enough or don't deserve success, you may unconsciously act in ways that reinforce that belief. This can include pushing people away, rejecting opportunities, or staying in toxic situations. Imposter syndrome. Even highly competent people can feel like frauds. If you doubt your achievements or fear being found out, you may self-sabotage to avoid being exposed, even if the threat is only in your mind. Conditioned habits. Self-sabotage can also be the result of ingrained habits from childhood or past experiences. If you grew up in an environment where chaos or criticism was normal, you might recreate that dynamic in adulthood because it's what your nervous system associates with home. Common signs of self-sabotage: procrastination, delaying tasks that move you toward your goals. Perfectionism, setting impossible standards so you always fall short. Overthinking, getting stuck in indecision and analysis paralysis. Negative self-talk, constantly putting yourself down or doubting your worth. Avoidance, dodging important conversations, decisions, or risks. Burnout cycles, going all in, then crashing and giving up. Toxic relationships, repeatedly choosing partners or friends who don't support your growth. Recognizing these patterns is the first critical step to change. How to stop self-sabotage. 1. Increase self-awareness. Begin by observing your behaviors and inner dialogue without judgment. When do you tend to derail yourself? What are the triggers? Journaling can be helpful for spotting recurring patterns and uncovering the hidden beliefs that drive them. Second challenge: limiting beliefs. Many self-sabotaging behaviors are rooted in false beliefs, like "I'm not good enough," "success is selfish," or "I always mess things up." Start questioning these beliefs. Are they objectively true? Where did they come from? Would you say them to a friend? 3. Practice self-compassion. Beating yourself up only fuels more sabotage. Instead, approach yourself with kindness. Research by Dr. Kristin Neff shows that self-compassion is strongly linked to motivation, resilience, and emotional well-being. 4. Set realistic goals. Break big goals into small, achievable steps. Instead of saying, "I need to write a book," aim to write 200 words a day. Small wins build momentum and confidence. 5. Reframe failure. Start seeing setbacks as part of the process rather than proof you're not capable. Failure provides feedback, not finality. Thomas Edison famously said, "I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." 6. Build a support system. Surround yourself with people who encourage your growth. Talking openly with a friend, coach, or therapist can help you stay accountable and break out of unhelpful loops. 7. Visualize success. The brain doesn't fully distinguish between real and vividly imagined experiences. Use visualization to mentally rehearse succeeding. This conditions your brain to feel more comfortable with progress and achievement. 8. Take imperfect action. One of the best antidotes to self-sabotage is to act, even when it's messy or uncomfortable. Progress doesn't require perfection, just consistency. Final thoughts. You're not broken. You're wired for safety. Self-sabotage doesn't mean you're flawed or weak. It usually means your brain is trying to protect you, but in outdated or unhelpful ways. The key is to bring those unconscious patterns into the light. Rewrite the story you tell yourself and take small, steady steps toward the life you actually want. With awareness, compassion, and action, you can stop getting in your own way and finally move forward with purpose.